The name of this book is not important. It's just this particular part that I wanted to highlight. If someone asks you a question you're not comfortable answering, you have options. You may say, "That's an interesting question. Why do you ask?" When they tell you why they want to know, you'll have a clear picture about their intentions and can decide on how to respond if you decide to respond at all. "I'm sorry, that's not something I discuss," is a solid stock reply. Or, "I'm sorry, I can't answer that." Then stop talking, change the subject, or excuse yourself politely and walk away. Some clever people may ask, "What did you say you did for a living?" when they know full well you haven't mentioned it. Feel free to say, "I didn't." Americans have a bad habit of asking people what they do for a living upon initial introduction. A good response to this is to keep your reply vague by saying, "I'm in the entertainment business," and continue by saying, "But my real passion is Egyptian history." Chances are the person will take the hint and ask you about Egyptian history. You can talk about Tut briefly and then ask about their passion or interest. Maintaining your privacy can be simple. Don't talk about it. Don't put it in writing. Don't post it on the internet. And I feel like this is a topic that people are uncomfortable about because they feel like, well, how do I be private and still like maintain relationships and still be outgoing and still talk to people? And I think it's just like he said, you can be talkative, you can speak with people, you can build relationships, but you can also still set boundaries. If there's something that you don't want to talk about, you don't have to talk about it. And there are polite ways that you can phrase things so that you don't have to talk about it. Like I don't know if I would say, like if somebody said, "Oh, what did you say you did for a living?" I don't know if I would say I didn't, because that's kind of like, ooh, that's a little rude. But I like the way that he phrases, "Oh, well, if somebody asks you a question that you don't want to ask, you say, 'Oh, that's an interesting question. Why do you ask that?'" Because it gives you an opportunity to understand sincerely why they're asking it. And then in you understanding their potential intention behind the question, then you can gauge whether or not you actually want to answer it or whether or not you want to take that conversation and direct it in another way. And I also like the part where he threw in like vaguely mentioning, if you're not comfortable telling a person what you do for a living, whatever the case may be, vaguely mentioning like, "Oh yeah, I'm in the entertainment business, but my real passion is this," because then it drags the focus to what you're passionate about, and now you can lead the conversation in that regard. Now there are some other things in here, but I really just wanted to do the little privacy bit. So